Good morning students. Today we discuss about 11th commerce morning video. In this video we discuss a new chapter, that is channel of distribution. Meaning of channel of distribution point of view: a channel is the route through which the goods are passed on to the ultimate consumer. That is, the business people should select a best route now to distribute the goods to the consumer from the production place to the consumption place. The business people will find a correct route in order to supply the goods. So there are direct channels or routes of distribution without middlemen. So indirect channel consists of one or more middlemen performing different functions. So middlemen help in the flow of goods towards the lakhs or crores of consumers. So middleman is the person to connect the manufacturer and the consumer in order to exchange the product and services. So the product should reach all these consumers living inside the country and throughout the world. There are industrial and consumer goods, perishable and durable goods, pin to plain, different size of goods, and so on. So not only the goods but also the service need distribution network. So we need some of the middlemen not to exchange the goods and services. Some of the goods are to be distributed directly without the middleman by the manufacturer to the consumers. According to Cundiff, E.W. and Still, a channel of distribution may be defined as a path traced in the direct or indirect transfer of title to a product as it moves from the producer to the ultimate consumer. So this author says channel of distribution is one of the path, one of the way of selecting the person, the middleman, whether we use the middleman or we can directly supply the goods to the consumers. So in order to transfer the title of the product from one place to another place, from the manufacturer to the consumer, we need the channel of distribution. Next, type of channel of distributions. Based upon the middleman use and product usage, the channel of distribution will be three types: channels based on middleman, channel based on the types of goods and services, and channel based on the national and international market. So channels based on the middleman point of view, first we should discuss the direct channel. That is, without using the middleman, we can supply the goods to the consumer. So the manufacturer directly produce the product and supply it to the consumer in their own way. So the producer takes up the task of distributing the goods either through his own company showrooms or branches or through his sales team. So producer himself exercises direct control over the distribution. Some producers sell goods right from the doors of their factory directly to the consumer. It is the direct channel, one of the direct channel. Without the middleman, we can supply the goods. Then mail order business or phone order business. So the manufacturer collect order from the consumer through post or mail or phone and deliver the product themselves. It is also one of the direct method of supplying goods to the consumer by the manufacturer. So some producers send the catalog of the product directly to the consumer and receive order over post or phone. So this may distribute goods to the demand consumers. Next, e-commerce. This is also a direct method of distributing the goods to the consumer by the manufacturer. A website is created by the producer and through internet the product order is received and delivery of goods is made from the nearest godown of the producer. Then it will be reached to the consumer place. Direct marketing or multi-level marketing. The manufacturer establishes branches all over the country or in other countries also. The producer first enroll few consumers. These consumers are asked to bring in more consumers. So various commissions are paid to the senior and junior consumers according to their turnover. So all consumers directly purchase from the producer branch. So in this method, the manufacturer establish various branches nearest to the consumer place, and in each and every branches the consumer are to be selected, and through this consumer more consumers are to be covered by way of giving some commission to the senior and junior consumers, and also by way of giving some benefits of the product and free sample of the product. Through any way the consumers are to be attracted by the manufacturers through direct marketing. Next, indirect channel or distribution through middlemen. So contract distributors or contract logistics. The large scale producers outsources the warehousing, transporting and distribution function to the third party on contract basis. So the contractor may process orders, collect payments and carry out customer services. So they can be paid commission on the basis of the turnover. So most of the multinational companies outsource distribution function and concentrate on their core production functions. Next, manufacturer, value added reseller, that is distributor to customers. So these value added resellers receive the product from the manufacturer and incorporate them as if their own products by adding value enhancing services and sell them to the customers. So these value added resellers provide highly skilled technical support so that the consumers can have world class satisfaction. So Microsoft India has appointed Avnet and Redington through value added resellers in India. So a solar panel producer may have builders as value added resellers, and the builders offer solar panel as additional facilities to the buyers. Next, manufacturers, channel partners and consumers. An agreement is entered in between the producer and the channel partner. The producer train the technicians of the partner and provide a certification that a quality product and service is assured from the partner. So this channel partner and producer work in cooperation to attain their respective goal. So a contract will be made between the channel partner and the manufacturer in order to exchange the product from the manufacturing place to the consumer place. So this channel partner will supply the product by using their own name, and they feel the product of their own product. Then manufacturers, franchise or consumers. Producers adopt this channel to distribute goods or services in the home country and foreign countries. Manufacturer, retailer, consumer. The producer appoint a network of retailers. The storage, warehousing, transport and distribution function are undertaken by the producer himself. Branded and well-established products can be routed through these channels. So manufacturer will supply the goods to the retailer, and the retailer will supply the goods to the consumers. Mostly the business people use this channel of distribution by distributing the product within the nation. And then manufacturer, wholesalers, retailer and consumer. The manufacturers engage wholesalers to purchase product from them as soon as the production is over. Then the storage, warehousing, transportation, distribution function are carried out by the wholesaler. These wholesalers contact retailers and sell goods in small quantities to them when they are needed. So wholesalers may deal in a variety of products from different producers. Finally, retailers sell goods to the ultimate consumers. So by this method of distribution indirectly to the consumer, by the manufacturer. It is one of the long channel of distribution, and the manufacturer should supply the goods to the wholesaler directly after the production is over. Then the wholesaler will contact various retailers and supply the goods when they are needed in small lots. Finally, the retailer will supply the goods to the consumers as they need. Next, producer, agent, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. In addition to the above channel of distribution, the middleman agent play the role of producer and wholesaler. So the agent will act as a middleman intermediary to connect the producers and wholesalers. They gather the agricultural products or fishes from boats operators. They collect orders from the wholesalers and bring the goods to the place of the wholesaler. Then the agent perform their function for a commission based on their turnover. Manufacturer, authorized dealers and consumers. So to retain the control over the relationship with the consumer, the manufacturer appoints authorized retailers. So this manufacturer should appoint authorized dealers, and they receive all the goods produced by the manufacturer and sell them in smaller quantity to the retailers. So authorized dealers use the brand name of the manufacturer and deal with one producer only. So they can directly purchase the product from the manufacturer, and they can sell the product to the consumer with the showrooms. So with that we conclude this morning video. We can continue the same chapter in next video. Students, you can go through all the points which are taught in this video, and you can learn all the topics and write it in your commerce assignment notebook. And don't forget to send a task complete message in the group. Thank you.